Hey, legends, Frazer Brookes here, coming to you live from Dubai. Hope you are doing absolutely amazing. If you are tuning in on Instagram right now, then let me know in the comments that you are out there, you're tuning in, and smash that love heart. If you are on Facebook and you're watching on the live or the replay, do me a huge favor. Make sure you hammer that love heart and let me know if you are watching on the live or the replay. Let me know what the nearest city that you are, the nearest city that you're actually living in. So today I've got quite an important topic, a topic of procrastination. So I would love for you guys to let me know: have you procrastinated on something in the last week? Right? Let me know. Have you procrastinated something within the last week or so? Because procrastination is something that I've struggled with and dealt with, for as long as I could remember, really. And every single week, I find myself in my Google Calendar clicking on something and dragging it somewhere else, and then dragging it to the next week, and then dragging it to the next week. But I heard something not so long ago from an absolute legend. His name is Myron Golden, and he's an absolute beast. And I heard what he said, and I was like, oh my days, mind blown. And I have reduced my procrastination, if not stopped it to a level massively. I couldn't even tell you. Now, here's the thing. Before I do go into this content, this is our Tuesday night lives, Tuesday 8 p.m. UK time. Technically, there are 2 more to go after today. However, if you guys impress me by the comments, by the loves, and by the shares, and obviously the views, whatever, but the comments, the likes, and the shares, I will consider keeping the run alive and keep doing these sessions every single Tuesday at 8 p.m. UK time. So, in order to show me that you're getting value from this, here's what I need to do. If you're on Facebook, hammer the living daylights out of that love heart button, engage, and then also share this as well, which would be super, super, super cool. And if you are on the Instagram, all you got to do is hit that paper airplane, share it with let's say three of your friends tonight, and then once it's finished, I will post it onto my Instagram feed, so you can share that way as well. So let's see if we can go. The biggest live that we did over the last few weeks was 20,000 love hearts on the Facebook, because I'm tracking that right now. At the moment, we're on 27. So we've got a long way to go, all right? We've got a long way to go. So I appreciate you guys. I know a lot of you guys are getting value and you're enjoying these. I enjoy these with you, but here we go. How to reduce and eventually stop procrastination. Now, here's the thing. How frustrated do you get when your prospects procrastinate? Now, what does that look like? What is a procrastination look like? What does procrastination look like in your prospects? Probably something like this. I need to think about it. I need to think about it. Give me some time and I'll think about it. I haven't watched the presentation yet. I'll watch it tomorrow. I've got to ask my wife. It's frustrating, isn't it? It's frustrating. So if we don't know how to stop procrastination ourselves, we cannot expect our prospects to stop procrastinating too. Okay, so here we go. I'm visual, right? Who else out there is visual? Right? Are you a visual person? Do you like to learn visually? I find it super important. So here we go. Anything in life, there are facts. Okay? Now, I want you to let me know in the chat what facts you have in life. Now, here are some examples. I'm fat. Right? I'm overweight. The weather sucks. Or the weather, sorry. My network marketing business is hard. I'm not very good at network marketing. I can't speak in front of others. I'm introverted, right? My network marketing business is new. My network marketing business is saturated. It doesn't work in my market. Like everything in life, you guys are like me, you are visual people as well. Amazing. Super, super excited about that because this, again, massively, massively helped me. But whenever there is a fact, there are 2 sides, right? There are always 2 sides of any fact in life. There are a positive side and a negative side, right? Positive and negative. Think about it this way. A piece of bread has 2 sides. A coin has 2 sides. A piece of paper has 2 sides. Everything has a positive side and a negative side, all right? Super important to know this. Now, some of you guys are like, but there's actually 3 sides to a coin because you got the heads, you got the tails, and then you've got the around. There's actually 3 sides to a piece of bread because you got the top side, the bottom side, and then the outside of the crust. I get it, but you get my point. There's a positive side and there's a negative side to every fact. So, the first thing I want you to kind of be aware of are what are the scenarios or what are the facts that people who look at your business actually think and see or have created. The fact is, I think it's a pyramid thing. Think it's a pyramid thing. Think it's a scam. Think the people at the top make all the money. Now, here's the thing. What then happens is we create a frame around that fact. Now, how many of you guys, let me know in the chat if you have a picture in your home that's in a frame, okay? Now, you've got a picture. It could be you and your partner, you and your wife, you and your husband, you and your kids, you and your family, a picture of your dog. It could be anything. And so that people can focus on the picture, you put it in a frame, right? If this is you, if you've done this, Robert's like, yep, that's me. That's me. Beth shared. Thanks for sharing, Beth. Alexander, sure. Guys, for those of you who are smashing that love heart, I massively, massively appreciate you. Apparently, we have 40 love hearts that have been smashed on Facebook. I think there could be a slight issue with that. That doesn't feel so right. But anyway, right? So again, when we focus on something, it creates the frame, right? What we put in a frame, we focus on. So here we go. We have a fact. Let's say the fact is I'm not good at my network marketing. My network marketing business is hard, right? Now, again, I know everyone on Instagram, if you struggle to see the board, then that is going to be a slight issue. So let me do that. How's that? Is that better? And I know it's flipped. It's back to front, but I still haven't figured out how to do that so I can see you and the content at the same time, right? So here we go. So we have a fact. We have a fact. Now, the focus that we put on the fact, whether it's negative or positive, here we go, creates or we observe things with our eyes and our ears, right? We either see it or we hear it. We don't smell it. We don't speak it, right? We don't taste it. We see the fact, we hear the fact to be true, okay? So, again, it's either negative or positive. Now, when we have a positive focus on the fact, this creates what we know as faith, okay? All these words are beginning with F at the moment. This is kind of crazy, all right? So, but when we have a negative focus, on the fact, this is what we create doubt, okay? My network marketing business is hard. The positive focus is, but when I get good, it's going to be easy and I cannot flipping wait for that moment to happen. Okay? My network marketing business is hard. You focus on the negative, it's so hard, and then it creates a fear of doubt or a feeling of doubt. I doubt I'll ever be good. Right? How many of you guys are starting to relate with this so far? Right? You have a fact, my network marketing business is hard. The focus is positive, so you're like, I cannot wait. I'm going to be absolutely amazing at this. This is going to be super cool. So you have the faith that you can do this. But my network marketing business is hard. It's really, really hard. I'm focusing on the negative, and I doubt that I'll ever be good at this business. Okay? Now, here's the thing. These two things are what's known as belief. Have you heard of this one before? How important belief is in network marketing. But most people think that belief is a positive thing, right? Like belief. You got to believe in it. You got to believe in the product. You got to believe in the company. You got to believe in the system. You got to believe in the people. You got to believe in your upline. You got to believe in this. You got to believe in that. You got to believe in this. You got to believe in that. You got to believe in this. We got to believe in that. And it's like, oh, it's positive. It's positive. Yes, but there can be a positive belief and there can be a negative belief. The negative belief is doubt and the positive belief is faith. Now, here's the thing. If you think about it, visual, right? If you think about it, after the faith has to move down, right? The faith moves into our heart, which creates, it's a blue heart today, which creates a feeling. Okay? Again, the focus turns into a feeling. The belief flows into a feeling. Now, the feeling is one, and think about it this way, right? And I loved when Myron said this. I want you to think about it this way. Why do people actually do things? Like, think about something that you've done recently. right? Let me know in the chat, what's something you've done recently, and it could be anything. Go to the gym, right? Go to the gym. Eat some food. Buy some trainers, right? Buy a Big Mac meal from McDonald's. Go for a swim. Ride the bike. Whatever it might be. We do things for one reason and one reason only, because we feel like it. Would you agree? Hey, Bianca, how you doing? Brenda went out for dinner. Why? Because you feel like it. You felt like it. To celebrate. Well, why did you went celebrating? Because you felt like it. You went shopping. Why did you go shopping? Felt like it. Monique, hey, how you doing, superstar? Marion went for a swim and a walk. Why? Because you feel like it. I just walked my dog. Why? Because you feel like it. Now, yes, you could say, no, but I had to walk the dog. He needs walking. Yes, but you felt like walking at that moment, right? Or it was in your diary. We do things because we feel like it. Amazing. I love it. Okay? So, here's the thing. When you focus on something positively and you have the faith, it creates a feeling of anticipation. Anticipation. Okay? It creates a feeling of anticipation. How many of you guys have been super excited about Christmas, right? So the fact, Christmas is coming, right? The negative fact of, oh, Christmas is coming, and, you know, I've got none of my family are around because they live on the other side of the world. By the way, that's me, right? My family, I mean, me, Svetlana, me, Amanda, we're here in Dubai, but my family's in the UK. So they, oh, you know, like, no one's going to be around. It's just going to be immediate family, but there's not going to be as many people as there usually is. So then I doubt that I'm actually going to do much on Christmas, probably just watch some movies and eat some food. And the feeling that doubt creates is not one of anticipation. It's actually one of anxiety. Oh, I'm not looking forward to this. I don't really want it to come around, like whatever. Now, Christmas is coming. Oh my God, Santa, I know him, right? Christmas is coming. I'm so excited about this. I cannot wait. Faith, oh, I'm really looking forward to this. It's going to be so much fun. And that is what creates that feeling of anticipation. I can't wait. I can't wait to open my presents. I can't wait to give the gifts. I can't wait. Think about your network marketing business. My network marketing business is hard. Negative, my network marketing business is hard. I doubt that I'll ever be able to crush it. So like I've got so much anxiety about my business because it costs me money every single month and my husband keeps having a go at me. Guess what? Procrastination is a symptom of anxiety. Please write that down. If you're making notes, please write that down. Procrastination is a symptom of anxiety. This way, think about it this way. Facebook Lives, right? Facebook Lives. You don't know what to talk about. So it makes you anxious. I don't want to go live because I don't want to look stupid in front of people. So like I've got this weird level of anxiety. So guess what you do? You procrastinate. Why? Because procrastination is a symptom of anxiety. If you procrastinate on something, here's one of the biggest keys to stop procrastinating anything or reduce procrastination is if you don't do the thing that you're supposed to do right now, if you don't do it right now, what's the anxiety linked to that? Is it fear of judgment, fear of messing it up, fear of it not being perfect? Fear of the unknown, fear of success, fear of failure. What is it? Procrastination is a symptom of anxiety, right? So we have to really appreciate that. We have to understand that. Again, like I don't necessarily think that don't really have anxiety issues. I'm not an anxious person. But whenever I procrastinate something, I'm like, why don't I just do it right now? And it's like, well, like I'm not prepared. And like, if I'm not prepared, I'm not going to do a good job. And if I don't do a good job, then people might not like it. And then it's like, oh yeah, that's a level of anxiety that I'm getting. Okay? Now, so there we go. Now the focus creates the belief. The belief has to flow down to create the feeling. But then after the feeling, we got to think about it another step further because then we have function. The feeling creates the function. It could be in terms of moving with our feet. It could be in terms of moving with our 87 fingers by the looks of things. It could be with our feelings, with our hands. It could be a function with our feet. It's either way, right? Now the positive function, by the way, this is positive, this is negative, this is positive, this is negative. The positive function is action. The negative function is inaction, right? And again, procrastination is a symptom, procrastination, right? And it's a symptom. And again, look, here's the crazy thing. The anxiety creates procrastination, but when you procrastinate, you also don't take action. But when you don't take action, it also creates more procrastination, but also it increases the anxiety. Oh God, I've got to do it today. I've got to do it today. I've got to do it today. Oh no, I'll do it tomorrow. Oh, but I've got to do it tomorrow. And then you don't sleep because you're like, I've got to do that thing that I don't want to do tomorrow. I've got to do that thing that I don't want to do tomorrow. I've got to do that thing that I don't want to do tomorrow. So here's the thing, right? Again, whatever fact there is, no matter how you look at it, it's either going to be a positive experience or a negative experience. Would you agree? Right? And by the way, you're getting value from this. Is this being a worthwhile training? I know it's very different to what we did yesterday. I mean, we talked about recruiting, making sales, branding, and now we're talking about procrastination. Kind of interesting. But the reason why I do this is because we talked about recruiting, but some of you guys aren't recruiting. We talked about making sales, but some of you guys aren't taking the action to actually make sales and recruit. Why? Because I know if you're not taking the action, it's because something negative in the process is going on. So I can actually work backwards here. So if I know that Rachel, hey Rachel, hope you're doing good. If I know that Rachel is not taking action, then I now know, well, Rachel is procrastinating. Why are you procrastinating, Rachel? Why? Because I'm anxious about something. And why are you anxious? Because she doubts it. And if she doubts it, it's because she's focusing on the negative of the fact, right? That's it. Now, if I know that Thora, hey Thora, if Thora is taking massive action, she's not procrastinating, which means she must have this excitement and this anticipation. I can't wait, I can't wait, I can't wait, which means that she's got a faith, which is a positive belief. Like, I can't wait, I'm going to crush this. I'm going to be the top income earner in my entire company, which means that she's focusing on the positive fact. So, two things. Number one, think about all the scenarios where you feel anxiety and therefore don't take action. Or look at all the things that you're not taking action on that you should be taking action on, right? And then establish what the anxiety linked to that is. Now, anxiety is a very strong word. So don't worry if it's like, well, it's not really anxiety. There's some level of feeling where you're like, I just don't want to do that right now. Well, I don't want to do that right now is also known as you procrastinating. Because if it should be done today, then, and you don't do it right then, you do it the next day, you have therefore procrastinated. Okay? So, that's the first thing. The second thing is I want you to think about when your prospects are procrastinating. Now, let's think about this. And I appreciate all the love. You guys are amazing. Big love to all of you guys. And if you haven't shared this, it would be a massive, massive, massive help if you just smash the share button and then share it with, if you're on Instagram, you can hit the share button, invite 3 friends. That would be amazing. They're going to get value from this. And if you're on a recording, feel free to do the same thing. Also, if you are on Facebook, feel free to do that as well. And make sure you smash the love hearts, right? So the anxiety could be a belief that the action won't be worth it. Well, there you go, right? There you go. So again, let's think about the prospect in terms of that. What if it's not worth my time? Okay, so let's go time. They're focusing on the negative, which is not going to be worth my time. So therefore, I doubt that I will be able to do this, leading to the, God, like, should I, shouldn't I, should I, shouldn't I, should I, shouldn't I? I probably shouldn't because it might not be worth my time. Therefore, I'm going to procrastinate on actually making the decision because there is a level inside of me that thinks, you know what, I actually probably should do it, but I'm not, so I'm going to procrastinate to, which obviously leads into to inaction. What about, it's a pyramid thing. How many of you guys get that from your prospects? Oh, network marketing is a pyramid thing. It's a pyramid thing. So they look at the pyramid thing, and the negative side of that is, oh, it's a pyramid thing, and like only the people at the top make all the money. So I doubt that I will ever make money with this. So there's a level of anxiety there where it's like, well, I'm not going to do this thing because if it doesn't work out for me, I'm going to look stupid. Therefore, they procrastinate with the action that they take, or they just tell you, it's a pyramid thing, I'm not doing it, right? Now, what about the positive side, right? The positive side. If it is a pyramid thing and I'm able to get to the top, then I believe that I could potentially do it because I trust my skills, my ability, the influence that I have. And what if I do get to the top of this pyramid game? They get so excited that they end up taking action. So what are the things that they do that allows them to not take the action? Oh, I need to think about it. Hey, totally fine. Totally fine. For me to be able to help you get the right information, what are the things that you're thinking about right now? Or I'm thinking if whether I can actually do it, if I know enough people, if I have the time. So here's the worst case scenario. The worst case scenario is that you actually doubt it, and that the doubt will lead for you to actually not do it, and therefore maybe it wouldn't be worth your time. But then how much time have you actually spent? But on the positive side is you actually focus that you could actually make this work. You believe in it. You get so excited that you take a certain level of action that breeds the results that you actually want, and therefore you see some progress even. So again, and then the last thing is how can you change the focus that you and they put on the fact? So you can't teach other people on what to do, but I can definitely teach you guys what to do. Whenever you look at things that you class as facts, I want you to catch yourself whether you're thinking negatively or positively, right? It's a weird experience and it's a weird thing to do. But whenever something happens in your life that creates a fact, I want you to establish, are you thinking about it positively or negatively? Because I guarantee whenever you think negatively about it, it creates a level of inaction and you procrastinate. But whenever you think about something positively, you will get excited. Right? You will get excited. So, I'll give you this example, okay? You guys know I love football. Well, it's not a love of football, it's a love of Liverpool, right? Love of Liverpool, right? So, a couple of months ago, we were so bad, it was embarrassing. Like, for the levels that we were, to the levels that we were before, to the levels that we were a couple of months ago, it was like super, super, super bad. So, Liverpool are playing. Oh, God, this is going to be so bad. I doubt that we'll win. I'm getting super, super nervous. What happens if we don't win, right? Now, Liverpool are starting to play a little bit better, right? So now I am looking at Liverpool. Liverpool are playing at the weekend. Oh, come on. We can win. We can win. Come on. I'm focusing positively. I believe that we can win. So I'm super excited for the game because we're going to win 4-0, right? I want you to think along those lines when it comes to you and your life. So, I need to lose weight, right? It's a fact, right, that you've established. I need to lose weight. Okay, so let's focus on it negatively. I doubt that I'll be able to lose weight, and this is creating such an anxiety that I don't think that I'm able to lose weight, so therefore, I'm not going to go to the gym today. I'll start on Monday instead. Therefore, you take inaction. Okay. I need to lose weight. The positive side is I believe that I can lose weight. Why? If other people can lose weight, why can't I? Oh my days, what's life going to be like when I lose another 5-10 kilos? I'm going to be so amazing. All my friends are going to look at me in jealousy. They're going to compliment me all the time. I'm going to fit in clothes I've always wanted to fit into. I am going to the gym right now. I'll see you later. Right? So again, establish the facts. Establish and identify whether you think about it positively or negatively automatically, right? Positively or negatively automatically. And then start to realize the feelings that you have. And when you focus on it positively, do you get excited? When you focus on it negatively, do you think like, oh God, no, I've got to procrastinate? Because you will not procrastinate on things that you get excited about. You just won't, right? You just won't. So the key is turning it from a negative, like focus on things negatively versus positively. If you do this, you will reduce, right? You will reduce or stop or eliminate procrastination as a whole. Now, have I eliminated procrastination in my life? Absolutely not. Why? I'm British. We think negatively naturally, right? But I'm also a human being. We think negatively automatically. Why? One of the first questions that you ask a fellow Brit is, weather sucks, doesn't it? Yeah, could be worse. Yeah, not too bad, right? A lot of people, a lot of human beings naturally are negative, but that's how we go. We go from negative to positive. Everything changes. Guys, if you've got value from this, I would massively, massively, massively appreciate if you could hit that share button, Drop us a load of loves, drop us a load of comments. Super excited about this. Next week, I'm probably going to talk a little bit about AI, because on the 25th of May, we have an AI workshop, which I'm really excited about. If you haven't got the link to that, you can go to FrazerBrooks.com/AI. The workshop's 25th of May, 7 p.m. UK time, for in between 3 and 4 hours. All things AI, which is artificial intelligence, in the social media space for network marketing. Next week, we'll probably talk about the basics of that, maybe. But yeah, we'll be doing a workshop on Thursday next week. So with that being said, I appreciate you guys. I saw loads of you guys on Instagram, a bunch of you guys on Facebook. I cannot wait to see you next time. For those of you who have access to the Zoom, I'm now going to go on Zoom for the next 20 minutes, help answer some of your questions. And yeah, I appreciate each and every single one of you. Have an amazing rest of your weekend, amazing rest of your week. And I'll see you in a bit. All right. Ciao, guys. Bye-bye. Big love.